Hi everyone, welcome to Realtor Real Talk. I'm Jennifer Higgins.
I'm Jesse Garibay.
And today we're going to talk about why somebody decides to get into the real estate and the steps that it takes to get ready. So Jesse, I'm calling him a not fully minted agent yet, just because he has his dates for when he's going to take his test, but he hasn't taken a test yet. So there's definite limitations to what you can do during that time. Tell me about yourself.
Well, to start off, I am 19. I graduated high school, and I feel like it's weird that someone like my age is coming into this industry. I feel like just because I don't see a lot of young people coming, like I said, into this industry. So maybe we can just start off with why I got into it.
Okay.
So I was gonna go the normal route of any high school graduation, go to college, and do something in that aspect. But I just decided, after all the money that I seen like it's gonna take to finish it, I wanted to build something now.
Right.
I didn't want to wait 4 years, 5 years. So I kind of was looking at my options, and then I found real estate, and you get to really be your boss. That throughout the videos that I've seen, and everyone's talking about that,
Right.
And it could be a good thing and a bad thing, just because if you're not a motivated individual, you can really slack off.
Right.
But I feel like I didn't have that, that tendency of just slacking off, and I was really the person to overcome and do more of what I feel I can do. So then I kind of felt like it was a challenge.
Okay. So you went more of the entrepreneurial route.
Yes.
You knew that if you worked hard, there really was no ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
But like we've talked about before, what also is there?
There's no floor.
There's no floor. Yeah. So it's commission only. You basically get paid only when you do your job, when you do it right, when it closes escrow. So what would you say? What are you looking forward to?
I feel like the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is just helping out the families, just helping out, seeing their emotions and, the process of buying either the first home or like their dream home. I feel like that's a lot of, I don't know, I'm just excited to do that. A lot of people look at the money aspect, yes, it's good, but just to be able to be in that process and, helping people out, I think it's just an amazing thing.
Right. And I'll tell you from my perspective, it's never boring.
Yeah.
As soon as you think you know what you're doing, things in the market change, and then you have short sales, and you have bank-owned properties, and everything's always changing. So for me, I love that challenging part of it, where you don't feel stagnant. You're always growing in some way, shape, or form. Why did you choose Real Estate Masters Group?
Honestly, I feel like just the opportunity came. I met one of your agents, Linda, through my girlfriend's, parents. They were buying a house, and she was just like, "Hey, I know you want to become an agent. Do you want to come work for us and everything?" So right when I got here, did the interview, I felt like it was different. The environment was very friendly. I felt like it was more of like a home and not just an office, and like you have to push so much out,
right?
Which I didn't get that feel from. I felt like everyone here just really gets along,
right?
Even though there's a lot of agents here, I don't feel like there's a competition,
right?
And I think that's important too, just because I know in some places you can be really pushed to the edge.
Right.
And
for me, that's a difference of mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about this a lot, where there's a scarcity or an abundance mindset. And those that hold things tight to them and don't want to teach others have a mindset of scarcity. That if they teach others to be good and to serve their clients well, that they're going to get less business.
Yeah.
Where I believe in the abundance mindset, where there's so many clients, there's so much going on, that we always can teach others and be better, and then elevate the whole industry. So, that's my little thing on that. So what would you say, so your why is that you want to be an entrepreneur and grow and just really touch families' lives and make a positive impact, would you say? I
would say yes. I felt like while I was looking to the industry, my parents bought a house, and after all of the process, when it was over, just to see the relief, and they got the house kind of like what they wanted.
Right.
I don't know, something just sparked.
Right.
And so it was like, if I can do this impact with multiple families, I feel like, it's not just going to be a job for me.
Right.
And I think that's the important part. It's going to be more of like, like a hobby. I want to go do this, I want to always strive to be better. And just, I don't know, just expand.
Right. No, that's fantastic. And I'll say, too, one thing I'm very, very proud about Jesse for is that he's always reading. He's always listening to podcasts. He's always watching videos to try to be the best agent that he can be. And I appreciate that because I can just see that you're already light years beyond where somebody else may be starting because you're learning how to push your mindset to be best. And that's, the higher that you rise, the more high quality clients that you attract. And the more that you do that, then those are the type of referrals you get. So I'm just very excited for you. What would you say is your favorite podcast book that you've read so far about real estate?
I've only read a couple books, but I would say the person that I kind of really like, and he's always out there pushing, I would say, content, always updating. His name's Brian Consuela, I believe. And I don't know, his mindset of everything, he doesn't really care what other people think of him. He's just there to, do his business, expand, do anything that he can to, strive for him and his team.
Okay.
And I don't know, I just like that mindset where he just, if he wants it, he's going to go get it.
Okay.
He doesn't really care what anyone thinks.
Right.
And, especially in today, the society, all the internet, there's a lot of hate.
Right.
And I feel like if you want to be in this business or any type of business, you need to have that mindset where you don't care.
A little bit of a thick skin?
Yes, a little bit.
Right.
Because, anyone can say anything, and if you really believe it, you're going to get thrown off, and I don't know. It's just...
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. I think that part of your first year of doing real estate is actually developing that thick skin and just taking the mindset of it's not about us. So anything that our clients are throwing at us, it's about what they're going through. And if we take that step back and we make sure that we don't react, that we actually take it in and learn from it and make sure that no other clients feel that way, then you're able to be even better. So it's all about a little bit of thick skin, that little bit of levity, laugh, and then things get better. And just, approach the tough subjects and take care of them and make sure that everybody's in the right spot. So that is all I got for you. Do you have anything?
I don't know if you answered this question, but why did you, since I gave you an explanation why, if I wanted to get into real estate, what was your reason?
So I was going to go into the medical field. And I actually applied, and I was going to go to school. And in the meantime, I happened to walk into a new home builder. And my friend's sister was working there. And I was like, hey, this looks fun. I could do this. And I was a greeter for when I first signed up with the company. I got my license, and I was just beginning to promote with the company when I got into school. And I figured that my worst day in real estate, nobody was going to die. Yeah. My worst day in the medical field, I knew I wanted to do surgeries. So I knew that the likelihood was a lot greater. And I was still helping people. I was still getting that great warm feeling, but it was just in a different way. So I fell into it. A lot of us do. We fall into it, or it's our second careers or third careers. So that's why it's so interesting how few are like you and research it and decide from the beginning. Most of us are, oh, wait, this could work. Yeah. And it just becomes our niche. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on Realtor Real Talk. I'm Jennifer Higgins.
I'm Jesse Garibay.
Whee!